Alright folks, like I promised, I'm coming in with the phone. This is a project I'm working on right now. These all must be cut and buffed. When you look at it, you see my little reflection. Hi, how you doing? The pictures came out really great. However, you get in here and I have a little orange peel up in, very little. It's texture, not orange peel, I suppose. But there's a bunch of trash. Here's why. Well, let me show you. I got a bunch of stuff covered up. Here's the other one. That came out nice and slick. There's dirt on it. Don't worry about that. Came out really well. I've got the other fender over there. There were shiny new fenders, but that one needed body worked. So here's why I don't have my compressor set up here. It's still in storage. I need to go get it and get parts for it. But you come in the door, you can see where I started building an enclosure. And I've got, this is all built out of scrounge, okay? This is as low dough operation as it gets. But I'll hang doors here so I can come in this overhead. I'm gonna put a door back there, a bigger one, so I can bring parts in and out. And I'll probably just put a pedestrian door over here because I have access to an exterior door. So I'll put a door like right here. I got some of my stuff set up. I'm restocking. It's an arduous process. So here's kind of what I'm working on. That old girl back there is for Pa, the folks we stayed with out on the farm for over a year when we lost everything. It's not a restoration. I'm smoothing it out and shooting her orange. I'm going to do an exterior only for now, and then I'll start digging on it mechanically. I get it where the old man can drive it and smile. I'll paint the jams, do everything in pieces and parts. This is the other fender. Like I said, it was shiny and new. I'm actually shaking primer. I need to primer this. I got some used car lot type stuff I'm doing for a buddy. He does some auto hustle. He sent me the biggest pile of shit bumper cover, but I fixed it up well enough. This is the item in question, what I'm presently working on. There's rust up in here I got to deal with. This is for the interior of the cab. I'll show you that in a second. I'm going to section in the bottom of the door. I'll touch base on this really quick. I cut the skin loose. See that? I'm fixing this repair. Fixing to repair this area. There we go. And the reason I do a zigzag cut even on something like this, it doesn't leave me with a weird hinge joint. Because if you cut it straight across, you end up with this weird pucker, and it takes a lot of work to work that out. This reduces that quite a bit. Did rockers, cab corners. By the time I got to the other side, I basically give up trying to line everything up and make it all. So I pulled measurements here because this door fit. That door fit okay, but the bottoms are all buggered up, and I'm replacing the bottoms. I got the top looking good, front and back of the door fitting, and ran with it. I pulled measurements to make sure my rocker was at the right height off the flanges, and I just went with it. It's got a new floor, so you can see over there where that toe kick is all rotted out. Both sides were that way. New floor only did part of it, you know. One cab corner, I had to build section repairs both sides. I just made parts and welded them in. Like I said, the bottoms of the doors are getting replaced no matter what. They'll get body worked and everything else. Here's the other side. I got started. I'll make me a template so I can cut my steel, but there's a few bends down in here that's got to go out and down and around and tuck behind this, and it's going to be interesting to get everything in place. I hope I don't have to two-piece it. I shouldn't. But I'll section that in. We're just omitting the kick panel vents that they already blocked up once, but this was so rotted, I went ahead and did that. I welded where the floor was solid. I plug welded it. I'm going to cut this section completely out and replace it. I've got a bunch over there to do as well. So I'm rounding out towards the end of my metal work. This one here, all that up there. You can see we cut it loose. I got that piece. That'll end up, likely that'll end up a lap weld and finish, because I can finish it nicely enough. This is not going to Grand Concourse. This is just going to be a really nice truck when I'm done. I have not cut that door yet, but Sunday I came up and I painted all these parts, got them all ready and painted. My son prepped this. He's learning how to prep panels. He burned through in some areas on the edges. He did really well, and I actually sent him pictures of this finished up to show him his efforts, because it's all in the prep. I've got everything covered up with blankets and stuff right now because I got to shoot that primer over there, and being I don't have any proper booth at the moment, I'm going to plastic this and build a duct trunk for the fan. But I wanted to come in. I told you I'd shoot some video from the shop. Things are in real disarray. I get 10, 20 hours here a week tops. So it's kind of shit and get. Those are for a car lot customer of mine. Funny with money, so they sit. There's the hood. It'll go out to blast. All the other parts to blast other than the chassis, which is sitting out front, and the cab will blast in an old beat up enclosed trailer. That shelf unit was there, that bench was there when I came here. I want to tear it out and do something better. But that goes into the rest of the complex. Every now and again, my landlady, they'll wander through, say hi, see what's going on. I'm not going to eat up a lot of time here. I just want to show you what's going on. Roll pan, it had a dinger. Brand new and shiny, it had one dinger right here. So I'll primer it all. This is all Spy black epoxy. I think I would have chosen gray if I had my druthers. I didn't have a choice when I ordered it. I got what I got. Oops, I didn't specify and they just sent black. But this is it in a nutshell. A bike that my son cleaned up and I helped him paint. But yeah, so I'm living the hobbyist dream, I suppose. My primer's done, so I'm gonna get on down the road. I'll talk to you guys later. I'll bounce in as I'm painting more parts, sandblasting parts, everything. I'll show you some of the process. We got this in November. There was a two and a half month hiatus because of things, and now with everything else going on, who knows? But I hope to have substantial completion in the next 10 days. It's possible. It's not going to be easy on me. I work a day job in the crash bang industry, and then I do this at nights and weekends. So that's it, folks. I'll bounce back in. I'll say hi. You take care.